Alright guys, what's up? I'm back. Got my brother logged into his PSN account. I have just enough time to do maybe 2 more flights in career mode. If we make them nice short VIP modes. So yeah, let's try to get a couple more missions done. Hopefully I can get tonight off and then we can just keep going. But if I end up missing out on the VTO again, definitely gonna have to go to bed soon. Thanks for watching, guys. And yeah, we're gonna try to get 2 more quick flights done really quick. Again, yeah, sorry about that. I just had to help him really quick. My brother has never been very good at remembering passwords, and I don't blame him. I kind of suck at remembering passwords too sometimes, so yeah. I had to help him out really quick, but we got that taken care of, so it's 7:30 p.m. Gonna check at 8 to see if I can take the night off. If not, then around 8:30, maybe 9 o'clock at the latest, we're gonna wanna head to bed. So everything looks good, get the plane washed, stock up on fuel, and let's go ahead and just get going. We're at 3.3 million right now is what I think I saw the credits. Yeah, 3.3 million. So hopefully by the time we go on days off, we should be able to buy the Citation Jet and start doing the VIP missions for the charter missions. Yeah, let's just get it on. Like I said, we are still on a time crunch. We've been on a time crunch, so we don't have time to use autopilot to its fullest extent. I'm just gonna have to fly things by stick as much as I can. That's okay, I don't care. So make sure we get boarded, and then I'll check the outside air temperature to see whether we need our stuff turned on. Turned on. Make sure all of our doors are closed. Looks good. Fuel.
We expect all of you to provide him with the best of service. I know I can count on you. Have a great flight.
Outside air temperature is 2, so we're gonna want to put the probe heat on. Make sure we turn our oxygen on. Let's just get started. Got about 3 beers left to drink with you guys in the next hour, so. Runway's pretty rocky. Bumpy. Not very smooth. Time skip because of how bumpy this fucking taxi is. Time. Maybe we can time more points. I just don't want time scale and then end up fucking. Let's stop at the hold short up here. Make sure we idle down a little bit so we don't end up taxi speeding. This is a very bumpy taxiway. Holy shit. I'm trying to scale up again, but again, I'd come closer. I've never been on such a bumpy taxiway before. Holy shit. Reminds me of roads. Okay. Come up again, make sure we don't speed too fast. Turn it down so that we can make it in this corner. Oh, we're speeding. And again. Better speed. It's so bumpy. Come up here to the corner, we'll slow down. Okay. Get up here to hold short, and we should be good to go. Oh, I gotta remove the tags, I always forget the fucking tags. Let's go ahead and hit the parking brakes. We'll stop here. Ask her permission. Remove those fucking tags. Flaps, trim. Speed up. Time up. Excuse me. Are we on normal time right now? Excuse me, right now? Yeah, we are on normal time right now. Take that, time up one more time. Oh nope, we were on regular time warp 1. Once again, 80, we're gonna start to roll. 90, we'll fully roll. Flaps, gear, trim. Power, come down, while we make this bank here. Come down again real quick while we get our anti-ice set. And back up. Throttle, trim down. Route. It's pretty nasty, but that's okay. Make sure we got no speed, autopilot off. We can activate some of the games. Oh no. Okay. Down, speeding a little bit, trim up. We can put that at 1,000 and never get the speed. Down, 2,500, way too fast. Speed up. My park. Back up, things are speeding. And I'm good with this. 200 knots. Good. Stable. That's a nice rainbow. Double rainbow. Yes, we need to move a little bit to the left here. A little bit more. We don't have to yoke so hard. Put that. On the vertical speed. Almost on the GPS line. And go back a little bit. Trim up a little bit more because we're not climbing quite as much as I want. How's it on the vertical speed? That'll line up with the GPS with 6,000. And make it 1,500 now. GPS sounds. Good. 1500 on the vertical speed. Trim. 1500. Good. Good. Get it face on the GPS. Keep climbing. It's about 1,000 now as we spin our own course. We approach our cruising destination, or our cruising height, slow down. 500, now autopilot. Let's do this hit at 80. Perfect. Lined up on the GPS lines. GPS. A little bit. Should we maintain about 200 knots for our cruising speed, and then we can hit our warp speed. It's a bit fast for the warp. That's okay. Frame rate ain't too bad right now while we're up here in the clouds. Probably have to drop the warp for a minute though. Should get max warp now for the rest of our crew. Looking at the worst of the weather right now. We definitely need our waypoint right now. There. Okay, now we can just cruise. Knots cruising speed. And we got 80% engine power, 74% lever. Depends on how much we decelerate. It should be about good. Gonna start but make sure you're paying attention to the time. I gotta say, even with the weather being bad, it is beautiful up here, though. We're getting close to our pattern entry. Going to maintain our current altitude, speed, and time warp. We've got a ways to go. Get a bit closer. I'll deactivate the autopilot and I'll start descending. Probably right about here is where I'm going to deactivate the autopilot and start looking around this thing. And time that down a little bit. Slow down. Once we get above or through this cloud break right here, we hit our last time warp and we'll slow down even more and we'll start making some descent. I see the final over there, but I'm not sure which way it wants us to go yet. At the edge of this climb is when we'll hit the next time break. Go ahead and check through the pause menu. Okay, so it wants us to descend the way that I thought it was. So let's go ahead and just hit full idle. I'm going to go ahead and time warp back to normal time. Pretty sure this should be normal time. Seems a bit slow for me though, so we're gonna hit one more time. We're gonna hit our first flaps. At full idle, we should be able to air brake down to the white, and we can hit our second flaps. Now we can start descending into our final with lots of air braking. Let's go and descend all the way to our final with maximum air brake. Now we're getting really, really close because that's where we're supposed to enter. And I want to come in lower than what I usually do. Hit the power so we don't stall. Keep those flaps, because we're still air braking, Now we can hit normal flaps, and now we're going to start accelerating through this corner. Brake, come around. Light speed down again. This should be real time. I think we've been landing and doing things normally in accelerated 1. Which is fine, that's good. Because I get so used to doing things fast. But in real time 1 so that we can make this approach properly. Make sure we don't exceed 160. See the run, so we can idle back down now that we've powered through our corner. Once we hit the white, I actually want to go ahead and hit flaps one more time. Actually, never mind. Give me my final. Radio. Give me my final with the radio. Give me my final with the radio. There we go. I'm going to stay idle. Sometimes a bit too slow for me, so I'm going to speed back up a little bit. Now that we're getting close, we can go back to real. Make sure we stay lined up with the radio. Hit the park brakes, because I know we're going to make it. Line up, level out, and... Alright. Here's where we flare. Yeah, good. Speed back up. Nice. Hold short is backwards. We gotta slow down a little bit more. Let's hit the time up again. Now we can go back to real time. Just nice to use that time warp for those U-turns. And we can time it back up. Watch our airspeed. Warp up again. Watch the airspeed. Warp down. Throttle back up. Down. And then warp down. Throttle up. And then throttle back down. Brakes. Because we were in warp, slow. Stop, too slow. Real time, hold on, hit the hold short, stop. Stop. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom really quick. We'll be able to get all the way to our takeoff, and then I'm gonna need to pause things because we're almost to 8 o'clock, which means that I need to be checking for VTO so that we can take tonight off. Because otherwise, someone will snatch that shit so fast, I won't even know what happened. 300K in bed. Down to the line though, so let's go and get our charger service. Running out of missions, oh no. Oh, did it really just reset them? That does reset them. Oh my god, that does reset the missions. 148, that's nice. 7:56, I'm gonna have to get ready soon. Man, it's cold in here. Oh, it feels like I'm at 6,000 fucking altitude. Fuck, man, it's cold in here. Always good to see that our aircraft passes the fucking check. 3.5 now instead of 3.3, so we're doing good. Start flying. 7:58, so I'm gonna have to get ready soon.
Flight TAC 6113 parking, 601 for ground service. Ready for passengers boarding.
Receive, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight.
Ladies and gentlemen, I wish you a good flight on behalf of First Class Wings.
Hi, Captain. I was informed at the boarding that I'd have network throughout the flight. Just wanted to let you know I really need it for some important calls. So please avoid cutting off the connection. Much appreciated.
TTS November 13424 ready to copy IFR clearance to Innsbruck. Aircraft.
Alright, y'all, we got 30 seconds left until I figure out whether I can turn it off.
TTS November 13424 is cleared to Innsbruck Airport via the OSKO 6 X-ray departure. Runway tree 2. Climb via SID maintain 11,000. Departure frequency is
Got freezing
124.925.
Better turn my propede on, we got 10 seconds.
Aircraft, ATC underscore name underscore vision underscore point 0, TDS 424. Did you copy?
ready to leave for Innsbruck? I see you're already getting everything prepped for our passenger, Mr. Teddy. We expect all of you to provide him with the best of service. I know I can count on you. Have a good flight, Captain.
Montanari ground. Aircraft at ATC_M_M_vision_jet.0.
Well, I have some bad news, guys. Someone had their macro on their PC set up, and they clicked it faster than I did, even though I was literally actively scrolling as soon as it happened and pressing on the buttons as soon as it happened. Someone had their macro set up, so I have to go to work. Get time for 2 more flights, including this one. So 1 more after this. Maybe 2 more after this. I need to go to bed within the next hour, but I've got 1 more call aboard to finish. Basically 2 more things. So make what happens happen. And work when I come back. I've got 2 more days after tonight, so really, I will try not to sleep all fucking day. And we'll make whatever happens happen when I come home. Gotta go to the hold short, so let's go ahead and speed up. Time warp, that's the TAS. Make sure it doesn't exceed 25. Speed up 1 more time. Make sure the speed doesn't exceed TAS 25. Now we're getting closer to slow down. Now we're really close to slow down 1 more time. Park brakes. I know the park brakes are not what we're supposed to be using in real life. In real life, you wouldn't use the park brakes for anything except parking. This is a video, so we love park brakes. Clear one, so we should get it. Yeah, any second now. Any second now. Yeah, good. Just can't cross that yellow line until we see clearance. Photo flashing. Everybody, 8 knots, we're gonna roll. 9 knots, we're gonna roll. Flaps, gear. That is a crazy ass thing to make, so we have the time scale down. Then trim. That is crazy ass descent that it wants us to make. Real time now. This should be real time. No, that's slow mo. This is real time. That's 15%. That is crazy ass time. Okay. Slow down. Again. What's happening? We're doing our ascent and our climb. Shut up. That is some crazy ass climbing. Hey, what's up, Tyler? Nice to see you back, bro. Yeah, again, I'm sorry for being so late, but I ended up sleeping most of my fucking day yesterday. Or today, after I got out of work. Gotta wrap it up soon within the next hour, but welcome back, bro. Nice to see you again. Yeah, again, we're on a time crunch, so no autopilot settings again today. We'll get it fixed up soon, though. Like I was saying, on Sunday, I'm supposed to go into my days off, and on Sunday, I'll be able to take all the time in the world that I fucking want. So on Sunday, we'll be able to get all the autopilot settings all nice and figured out, so we don't have to worry about time. Nice for side gig stuff. That's always awesome. Yeah, welcome back.
What's happening? This is an intense
Glad to see you back. You know, we should have time enough to do at least one more flight after this, but maybe two. It's 8:07. What about another hour? 53 minutes. 53 minutes. Should have enough time to do maybe one more flight. Yeah, no, I get it, bro. I get that you're scared. We're on our fucking initial ascent, and we're in the Alps and in Europe. We go to high gas fucking books. It's scary, bro. I get it. No, yeah, I mean, it was the craziest corkscrew climb. So, I mean, I get why the passenger might be feeling nervous, but I mean, we're just doing an initial takeoff. It's okay. We're 11K. Sorry. 1180. That's nice. Slow down so we don't overspeed. Where's our GPS? Way up to the door. Oh, but we do got a tight 90-degree turn up here. So we're gonna ignore the GPS actually, and we're just gonna get ready for our bank up here. We could have made it nice and tight, nice and gentle. And we can actually climb over again. Nice and gentle, our timers. And once we get lined up over here, see where that's at. Starting to do them, that's all good. No, I'm just kidding. That fucking sucks. I hate when the screen blacks out. I still don't understand why it does that. Let's see if we get it. Another blackout. Oh, that's nice. No GPS line. I guess we're not doing any GPS. I'm down. This can't see anything good. Bring up over that. Road. Everything's looking good. We do got some weather along the way. Gonna be landing into the woods. That's fucking nice. Not. Above. Still nothing on the GPS, so let me just do this. So stick. I mean, we talked about that. We talked. Yeah, still no update on the GPS, so that's okay. Probably just because the GPS is trying to take us directly to where we're supposed to go. Maybe I should just upload that to the avionics, but don't have time for that. Like I was saying in the last stream before I had to go help my brother log into his PS account, if it's mission critical, we absolutely will figure it out. But because we're on a time, it isn't mission critical, I just don't have the time or the energy to carry. Oh no, we overspeeded. Yeah. I forgot that airspeed changes based off of your altitude. Oh my god, because that's something else that I figured out recently. That's something else that I just figured out recently. Airspeed significantly depends on your altitude. As far as your true airspeed isn't quite as important when you're in the air. Oh my god, I just figured that out. When you descend and when you get lower, that's what contributes to the airspeed. Well, I'm at 11,000 holding steady, so it's not my descent rate. It was totally the air pressure. That's what that was. That was the air pressure because I was my altitude over sea level. It's not the same as my altitude over these mountains. And I totally forgot that. I totally forgot about air pressure and how it stacks up with air density and the way that the airspeed. That was close. Yeah, no, like I said, I got the autopilot set for 11,000, so it wasn't that I was descending necessarily, but it's more about how the air pressure was around the mountain. Oh, we gotta reach 14K. Let's lift off the time scale so we can ascend. But no, I totally forgot about how air density plays into the airspeed, and yeah, when I came over those mountains, my airspeed came up because of the air density around those mountains. It wasn't my true airspeed, but my airspeed over those mountains, that was a problem because of the air density. I forgot. I totally forgot about the air density thing. I'm just glad we didn't crash. That would have been horrible. To find out that not only did I not get to take tonight off, but then we'll crash the flight right now. That'd have been so sad. So we're looking for, did they say 15 or 14? I think they said 14, right? And seems to be down so we can make this bang. I think this is actually real speed. No. As soon as I see the airplane make those little fucking twitches. Yeah, no, I was trying to take the day off, but what I was saying is someone has to have their app set up with their macros or something where it just automatically clicks through all the screens, because I tried to take the day off and I was literally over there scrolling on my fucking phone through the fucking app, you know, to refresh it and to get the VTO to load. I loaded on my screen, I clicked it, and it was already gone. Someone has to have their fucking macros going at my facility. Someone has to have their PC set up with macros for fucking VTO, because how else in living fuck would someone beat me to VTO when I'm over here scrolling on the refresh button 30 seconds in advance and then clicking on it as soon as I see it? I don't know, something about that don't make sense, man. Someone has to be doing something weird. Either that or Central Ops is like auto-filling with people whose hours are like at the wrong settings or something. No, there's just something weird going on with VTO right now, because someone has to be. Someone's got to be doing something weird, because I was scrolling for like, they posted at 8 o'clock exactly. I was over there scrolling 30 seconds before to refresh the page, and as soon as I saw it pop up, I clicked on it and clicked accept, and it was already gone. So either Central Ops is pulling some funny shit where they just autofill it with whoever needs to take it, because like they're at their 60 hours in the warehouse or their 5-day or whatever, or someone's using a macro where it just auto clicks on their fucking computer or something. No, seriously, how does someone beat me when I'm actively 2 days in a row? 2 days in a row where I'm actively scrolling. How do they beat me? That's not fair. Yeah, I gotta go. I tried to take it off. Yeah, they kicked my ass with how fast they were. And the funny thing is, because we only have like 250 people in our warehouse, I know exactly the people who it could have been. And I'll know exactly whether it was them or not based off of whether they're in the warehouse tonight. That's the funniest part, is that I know exactly who it would have been and could have been. And if they're in there tonight, then I'll know it wasn't them. But if they aren't, then I'll know that somehow they beat me. I was already over there actively trying to click the fucking button. Well, we're getting close though. Getting close to our landing. Speed up a couple more times just to make this bend. This flight plan in particular has had a lot of weird bends that have kept me from doing next speed and next time. But that's okay. Didn't deactivate the autopilot. Slow down and armor. Make sure you're slowing down at our airspeed. And idle all the way down. And just as we come through this corner, we've got a power through. Yeah, I know it's scary. We're doing our landing, bro. Takeoff and landing's always scary, bro. You gotta chill, Mr. VIP amigo. I'm with Bob. Make sure we don't exceed 200 knots. Let's see, where is our rival? We're actually getting really close, so we're still getting nicely. Look, I'm slowing down even more. I'm gonna have to do this with line it far. Okay, landing gear. Scroll our time scale back. Slow down a little more, hit the flags. Start the braking. It's all the hot damn minute. You see the time scale pulling just a minute and see that the nose pointed in that direction. A lot of it is down to trim, flaps, and airspeed. Even fast, since we gotta make more hard sync. A little bit, so not nose down too far. Again, the travel distance. Time off max. Keep Pick up our sign on the windshield. Little bodies and stay out of the way. Still below 190. Still below 190. No, stay below 190 and stay above the white. We're getting closer and closer. Here we're going to want to start scaling our time warp down. We're getting really close to arrival. This should be real time. And a little bit more. And keys our instruments. And for the runway, I see it. Yeah, I see it. Maybe that thing right there, so we gotta start to get our circle pointed that direction. Make sure we don't overspeed. Keep an eye with the pause button. So, one more. See the runway right there. That's the runway right there. Go up to the right, which is
Sink
the
rate.
circle.
Sink rate. Sink rate. Sink rate.
Doing good. We're doing good. We're doing good. I'll stay in visual flight for now. Try to keep that runway right there in the circle. A little more, we want to be more in the white. A little bit closer to 120. Still doing good. Still right there on the fucking dot. So try to keep it around 120. That runway, we're still lined up good. Try to get visual confirmation in the game now. I think I see it right there, but... Oh yeah, I see it right there, I see it right there, I see it right there. Alright, got all the way down. Hit those park brakes. Oh yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. Nice, 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 nice. Go ahead and set the park brakes off now, and we can just use the regular brakes. Hell yeah, nice. Very good. Yeah, see, so that's an example of what I've been talking about, how I use the instruments when I need to for precision to help me line things up, but I'm very much a visual. Because of Grand Theft Auto, GTA 5 all the way. Use them instruments when we need to make sure we're coming in nice and at the point we were supposed to, but then those visuals all the way. It's going to be hard for me to get my personal pilot's license, other than the fact that in real life, when you get your PPL, you can actually rely on the physical feedback. I don't know, probably that's half the reason why I passed my driving license with my driver's license is because of GTA. That's where I learned how to parallel park. I learned how to parallel park with Grand Theft Auto 5. And I'm the best damn parallel parker that I know in my whole entire damn life. I don't know anybody in my personal life who can parallel park better than me. I learned it from GTA 5. I'm not kidding about that. That's not a joke. I am the best damn parallel parker that I know in real life. I learned it from GTA 5. But no, after I go back to school for my computer science, I do want to get my personal pilot's license. I'm pretty excited. This game should be a good starting point, but... Oh man, holy shit, if I'm not gonna have to fucking do a lot of patience and a lot of things. I still get a little bit too damn impatient on those landings. I'm like, damn well that using the parking brake is not what you're supposed to do for landing, so... It works in the game. That's what matters, right? I definitely don't use a parking brake in real life. That's not what you're supposed to do. That is me looking at my time poster and what I do in Grand Theft Auto to make things work. Again, with the park brake, don't do that to stop. That's just what I do. Because I'm in a hurry. We should have enough time to do one more flight. I mean, I still got one more hotel boy to finish. I might even do 2 more flights, but... No, I did not get tonight off, so... I do gotta make sure I wrap things up in a timely manner. It's square for the brakes on PS5. And use R1 and square on the PS5 to set the park brake. And yeah, you don't want to use the park brake to stop. That's not what you're supposed to do. That'll fuck your parking brakes up. As realistic as this game is, though, that doesn't matter. And they're a lot faster as Lloyd you're playing down than the regular brakes. So in the video game, park brakes are really good at landing, but don't do that in real life. That's a note to myself as well as you guys. A lot of what I'm doing right now is talking to myself, because like I said, I do want to get my PPL. Yeah, I'm almost up to 4 million, so we'll be able to get my my citation jet. Oh, and not only that, but I can do the first VIP mission. Where did it go? Hold on, let me turn the filter off. Because, yeah, you weren't here for that. Now, I can do the VIP mission, and I can unlock the VIP missions as soon as I get my citation jet. So, yeah, we're on our road to getting the fucking VIP jets, yeah. Literally, I'll get it done as soon as we go on fucking days off. It's gonna be nice. And then we can start buying more Cessnas to fill up our fucking offline fleet. It'll be nice. See if we can refresh the mission payments a couple times though. Looking for ideally like 130,000. Not over here. It's 121,000 ain't bad. How much would it cost for me to transfer to do the 250,000 one though? I bet the weather's pretty nasty over here, over the Great Lakes. 84? No, still not worth it. We'll just wait till I can buy my citation jet, and we'll just do the citation jet missions over there, and we'll do these ones over here. Yeah, I guess 121's just gonna have to do it. It's not bad. Not good, but not bad. again. 250 minus 80 is what, 190? Like 11. No, but you're right. We're so close to the finish line. Let's not get greedy. Let's just stay consistent. We got 2 more days of work. We got 2 more hard days of work from you. I say hard days of work, not that they're gonna be that hard of work, but hard days of work because I can't necessarily get out of them and take them off. So like, I am hard scheduled for the next 2 days. You're right. Let's just keep things steady, keep things consistent. Can always come back and do this tomorrow. Come back and do it again on Sunday. Then we'll get our citation jet, and then we can actually be greedy. But you're right. Let's just keep things consistent. Get our landing gear maintained. Where's that electrical? Either way, wash the plane because it's dirty. Stock up on fuel just enough so that we won't run out. Let's get started. Got just enough time. Like I said, we might be able to do 2 more. You're right. Let's not get greedy. We got time to do 2 more, and then automatically we should be able to buy the citation jet tomorrow. If we gotta wait until Sunday, it's okay. Ooh, it's nice and sunny out over here. It's nice after all the rain we've been starting in. That's a nice bus. Okay. Get the boarding.
Ground service, hi. This is flight TC79.
Make sure that they actually close our doors. Start up.
Hello, Captain.
Wait for startup. Let's get the initial fuel. Let's see outside air temperature. Degrees. It's cold enough. Yes, clearance.
Treviso Tower. Aircraft on ATC _name _vision _jet point 0 dot TTS November 1
Full screen.
IFR to Lima Sierra Zulu Echo. Ready to copy.
Aircraft.ATC _name _vision point 0 dot TDS November 1 tree 424 is cleared to
Which is
Lima
good enough.
Sierra
We
Zulu
don't need to
Echo
activate
Airport.
our stuff
Via
until
the Victor
after we
India
get in
Charlie
the air.
5 Sierra
Just
departure.
need to remember.
Runway
With these stupid tags.
Climb via Sid, maintain 14,000. Departure
I know they don't
frequency is
matter, but oh my god, they annoy the fuck out of me. Get those stupid tags out of here. Oh, and of course, I muted my mic. Let's try this again. See if it glitches out my fucking communications again. No, I haven't had a chance to look at the GUI yet. Like I said, or maybe you weren't here for that. I slept a lot when I came home from work today. I ended up sleeping way later than I meant to. I've only had like 3 or 4 hours to stream today. So, we're just on a really tight time crunch again today. Probably on Sundays when I'm gonna plan on looking at all the full autopilot settings for this plane, and I mean by then I'll already be in the citation jet, so I'm not sure that it'll matter, other than the fact that I also need to learn the citation jet at some point. So, we'll learn the citation jet on Sunday too, because I'm gonna have to learn how to do the citation jet too with a fucking YouTube video. What I'm thinking is on Sunday, when I get out of work, before I come into career mode, I'm going to do a free flight stream where, with both planes, I'm just going to pick a spot for us to start at and pick a spot for us to end. And we'll just do a full free flight where we just do all of the autopilot systems. That'll give me a chance to look at how things work without having to pay for it all. Yeah, for right now, while I'm... And again, no IFR clearance. It won't let me... Button. I'm clicking the button. I'm clicking the button. Of course. Yeah, sometimes these things just... Whatever. How do I... Is that it? No, that's not right. Yeah, that's definitely not right. Okay. Oh, the flight plan, okay. Actually, I bet that we could totally do that really quick. Hold on a second. We actually might totally still be able to do that. Flight plan. Where do I change that in here? Here? Do I do it to this one? This is what I do? EFR pattern? Or do I do it to direct? The VFR? Okay. And then I just do change procedure and then send. Switch to VFR. And then I do send to ATC and avionics, right? Is that what I do? The fixings? No, it did not. I guess it's because I already asked for IFR. Let's restart one more time. Oh man, we might not have time to do one more flight after this, after all of this shit. fucking the glitches in this game, man. I mean, they aren't even game-breaking glitches necessarily, except for the fact that they are game-breaking and the fact that I can't fucking do anything because of it. Alright, let's fucking try that, though. Alright, before we go any further, let's go into here. Change our departure procedure. Direct. Send. Only synchronized with the avionics. Did that work? Not sure if it worked or not. I sure hope so. Alright, get me out of the map. Out of the map. Oh, wrong button. The wrong button? No, that's definitely... How do we activate the map? No, again, we're like, Oh, I guess I can hit the tablet button. That works too. Visual assets on? Yeah, okay, visual assets are on. Let's see if that worked.
Ground service, hi. This is flight TAC 79, 10 parking, 100.
If not, I'll just have to fucking... I know what I'll do, and it'll be fine. I'll just get dock points. It'll be fine.
Madam, welcome aboard.
If that still doesn't work, I'm just gonna go onto the runway. I mean, I already know
Would be available throughout the flight.
more or less for sure. Yeah, it'll be fine.
Please make sure not to cut off my connection without notifying me. Close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for her. Provide her with the finest service on behalf of our company. I know I can count on you.
Get the oxygen. Pump heat. Set our fuel. Alright, we're getting taxi confirmation this time, so that's a good sign.
Treviso ground.
Okay, yeah, there we go. Nice. Thanks for your help, bro. Really appreciate that. Yeah, the end point is the most important, not really the in-between. Good fun. So I'm looking for, now we're good to go. Yeah, the thing that I really appreciate your guys' help with the most is the fucking flight book, because I don't know how to use the EFB exactly entirely yet, so I really, really appreciate you guys' your help with the EFB, because like that's the one thing that I still I'm learning how to use. So yeah, definitely thank you for your help with the EFB. That's really, really helpful. I didn't wait long enough for clearance. They're gonna get mad at me. Maybe. Clearing. I think we should be taking off this way, so once we get on the runway, we should be good to hit max speed. What's going on with the frame rate? Yeah, something weird is going on with the frame rate. Shit, I fucking broke it again. Damn it. I guess let's restart one more time, because I don't know what I did there, but it absolutely fucking broke the frame rate. Something to do with when I was trying to shift the time up. Right, frame rate's fine now. I've noticed that there are some cheats. I noticed these when I was doing free flight the other day. I noticed that there are some cheats that are bound to the R1 button. If I'm pressing the R1 button and if I press the wrong button, Alright, we're already on direct. Let's make sure we send that to ACC, ATC, and the avionics. Oh, cannot be synced with the avionics. Okay. No, I don't know what happened there, but something happened. Sometimes when I'm pressing the R1 button, if I press the wrong buttons, it activates cheats. Like what I was trying to say, I noticed when I was doing free flight, when I press R1 and the touchpad, it does what's called, shit, I don't even know what to call it. Let me show you in the fucking menu here. I don't like using this one. Oh, that's not right. Nope. 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 Just R1 and the touchpad. No up and down, just R1 and the touchpad. Nope. I'm not scrolling up and down. Dude. The fucking flight reset. It fucking sets you back on track or whatever. Not side to side. There we go. Yeah, that one. The back on track and the back to fly. Here's a fucking cheat or whatever. That's bound to the R1 button. I don't use this one. I don't want to use this one. It resets your fucking plane height to like plus 1,000 feet or some shit. I don't know. Really useful in free flight, but I swear that's what it had to have been. Is I must have activated some sort of weird fucking cheat that it was killing my frame rate, bro.
You've got the pleasure of taking Mrs. Benoit to Bad Bragas. She's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for her.
No, I actually do like that one in particular for free flight.
I know I can count on you.
Otherwise, I would have unbound that one. I don't know what I activated. It wasn't that one. No, I know that for sure. Yeah, I don't know what I fucking activated. I was trying to activate my flaps and my fucking trim all at the same time. I don't know what I did, but that wasn't it. And whatever I did, it fucked my frame rate, but like to there and back again. I don't know, but that frame rate is not going to get too good, so let me just be a little bit more aware, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty much what happened, is it? I must have been just like trying to do too much at once in the PS5 and just said, yeah, no, we're not doing that. Because, yeah, I was over here trying to activate my flaps, get my trim set up. And I think I was trying to activate fucking time skip at the same time too. Like, yeah, something happened where it was just like, nah, you're trying to be too much. I'm just gonna fucking shit the head. Finish waiting for clearance. Should still have enough time to do one more cloud after this. Just real, I need to hurry and I need to not fuck the landing. Miles. Let's do without flaps, product first time there. Inform the passengers. No! That was... I don't want to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. we're just not going to talk about that. Oh man, that was bad. We're in the air. We're in the air. I don't care. We're in the air. I don't care. God damn. That was scary. I almost wonder if that was what the FPS thing was in the last fucking takeoff. Sim rate too high. Cause that's what that was. That was sim rate. That's okay. That was golden timing. That was wow. Oh man. Alright, it's okay. Good 11-2. Work on hitting our GPS marker. Slow down when we need to. He's 11-3. Down to 11-2. I'm down. I think 250 probably wouldn't be too bad. Damn, things really fishtail and dolphin bob up and down at low times too, huh? Easy altitude at 11.22, which is fine. With the GPS, you can climb back up. AP and on altitude set, make sure all on that speed. Make sure we slow down so we don't overspeed. Start breaking out to get into our GPS line. About 75% on the power. Now you can look for 75% total engine power, that's 67% level, is what I'm doing right now. So a lot of bright hard right here to our GPS line there. Maybe add in some rudder. sure you don't break the autopilot. You don't want it to stop cruising as at our cruise altitude. Let's put it back up to 75% ladder from about 80% engine power now. Cruise over to our GPS line. Don't want to be angled too far behind. Well, I know how to use the purple GPS and all of that. So what I usually do, I have the autopilot master switch bound to circling up, and then I have my altitude switch where it holds the altitude circling down. And then I have my GPS with the purple line set to circling left. So usually what I'll do once I hit cruise altitude, I'll hit the master switch in the altitude hold, and then I'll find the purple line to get the GPS auto taking over. And yeah, I'll get the FLC. That's one of the things that, like I said, I've been having issues getting it to work properly the way that I want it to. Because all of the autopilot functions, they have, in my brain, they have two different functions. They have their proper function, and then they have the way that I want them to function. The way that I want them to function is a combination of the way they properly function and the way that they function with everything else. And the way that I want them to function isn't always the way that they properly function. Proper function is hard programming. You don't always have to use them the way they properly function, but the way they function to function like you want them to function. They don't always function properly when they function the way that you want them to. Properly meaning strictly by the so I mean, you gotta use them all to. It's like I've been saying. It's a guide, it's an assist, so to help me do my job. It's not there to do my job for me. So that's my problem. They all interact in different ways, and I haven't properly learned how to use all of them the way that they interact. And when they interact, that also causes them to function differently than the way that they quote-unquote properly function, and their proper function in those ways. It isn't always necessarily what I'm desiring out of the function. Does that make sense too? What I'm desiring out of their function isn't necessarily always the way that the proper function goes, and so sometimes, yeah, it's all about just doing things the way that I'm desiring. And yeah, the VLC is definitely one of those things that when I can get it to function the way that I want them to, when I can get them to work in the way that I want them to, VLCs, the way that it properly functions, is not always the desired output. They're programs. They're computer programs. And computer programs, they function the way that they're designed to, right? And so, but their desired output isn't necessarily always what you want out of their function. So that's what I've been trying to get at like this whole time, is just that I'm not that good at getting the output to be what I want based off of the functions. I mean, the functions always do what they're supposed to, but getting the proper output, I'm not so good at the user input yet. And yet the computers are flawless, so I mean, when you're user, that's what it is. It's user input error. It's just user input error. So, but yeah, no, they all have different functions, and I haven't learned all the functions to get the proper output. It's all mathematical. It's just math. It's just mathematics. I just haven't learned the proper mathematics yet. And a lot of my learning is done implicitly. And I do things and then I understand how to do them, but I cannot tell you explicitly how to do them. It's an implicit understanding. It's something that I just know and just do. And that's my, again, big problem that I've been having with the autopilot. Everything just, yeah, it all has its own situational use where you want to use each of the functions for your situation, and that's my major malfunction, that I just haven't learned the proper functions and situations to use everything. And a lot of that just, like I said, because I do a lot of implicit learning, it takes time and it takes experience, and yeah, like vert speed and heading. Vert speed and heading are two of the ones that I simply just cannot use right now because I don't understand them properly. I haven't used them enough to know how to use them. The flight director and the VLC, actually even the VNAV, kind of know how to use them. I'm just not comfortable yet when we're on a time crunch. But yeah, like the VS, I mean, I simply don't know how to use it. Same thing with the heading. I've never used them. I've never had to use them where, like, see, I just, yeah, I just don't have time right now. But I do actually, you don't gotta worry about making me a video, bro. I've got a four-parter series for this plane that is specifically dedicated to takeoff autopilot, point-to-point navigation, and then it has this guy here recorded 2 different videos for regular landing, and then RNAV, is that what's called? RNAV? Yeah, there's another one set up for RNAV, so for this play, I mean, I think I'm gonna watch his, I think he has a video series on the Citation Jet as well. So I'm gonna watch his videos on the Citation Jet when we get to that point. And I've already got some videos to watch. It's more just, I'm like I have to do things to learn them. I can't just watch, I have to do them to learn them, and so that's one of my... Sorry, I didn't think we had enough height to clear this mountain. And we didn't. That's like one of my major things also, is that I have to do things to learn, and I haven't used bits of autopilot enough to truly know yet. I've used them a couple times in stream, and both times they fucked me over. So that's why I haven't used them very much yet. But yeah, I mean, it's just that time, you know. We'll get there. On Sunday, like I said, we'll do some pre-flight, figure it all out. The word speed heading is like my 2 major AP enemies, though. Oh, and the attitude. The altitude is like the angle your plane is pointing at. The attitude is like one of my worst enemies too. That one has crashed me also. Fucking attitude. We're hella low over these mountains, though. I don't like that. I really don't like that. Drink my last tall boy and we'll be alright. I really don't like how close we were to these mountains. That was really yucky. Mostly just because from my experience in the Rocky Mountains with those stupid fucking tailwing airplanes. In the Rocky Mountains. I had to delete several streams because I tried to use those tail wings to do, back when I was first doing employee missions where I was doing the ferry flights. That was what it was. When I was doing the ferry flights as an employee, before I had any of my freelance companies, I was doing some of those ferry flights and some of those tail wheels through the Rocky Mountains, and that shit. Horse chips. Kicked horse chips. So I already know better than to try to come right over the top of a fucking mountain peak just because of the fucking tail wheel ferry flight machines. Mountaintops can kick horse chips. Oh shit, we're coming close. It's right in the middle of the weather, man. Oh, that is the runway right there. I better slow down. The fucking time's still down. Turn the autopilot off. That is the runway right there, ain't it? That kicks horse chips. That kicks major horse chips, man. Shit kicker. Start slowing down a little more. Get throttled all the way down to idle. Don't want to trim down too much, but just enough that any upward motion is going to be on the yoke. And just enough that any major descent is going to be down on the yoke. Put those gears down. Oh wait, we're too close. That is where the runway is at though, right? Oh, they want us to come around and come around the backside. Okay. That shouldn't be too bad then, if they want us to come around and go around the backside. I can actually somewhat see the ground now. Yeah, if we're going all the way around, we got plenty of time. We'll wait to put our gears down for a minute longer. Just because I don't want to slow down too much where we gotta fucking go all the way around to go around the backside. Put our gear down once we're going around. That way when we start accelerating, we don't accelerate too much. because I mean, you know, we gotta power through those corners. Still doing good. So we're gonna hit this gate, and then we're gonna brake right. Let's make sure we're scaled down to normal time. That's slow-mo. That's regular. I wanna brake right. Yeah, I know it's scary. It's fucking foggy out. Shut up, bitch. Or you're gonna fuck up my fucking landing. You're gonna stress me out. And I'm the last person you want stressed out. Is that where we're landing? That is where we're landing. Okay. Okay, I see where we're landing now. That's a short-ass runway. We're going to skip the ridge. I'm gonna come in low. Let's go ahead and get the gear out now. I see the runway, so we're gonna skip the ridge. The fucking pattern wants us to come in over the ridge. Like, no, we're not doing that. We're below 200, so let's hit our first degree of flaps so we can air brake. Here's the runway. We're gonna wanna come wide because we're still a bit too high and we're a bit too fast, and we still gotta accelerate through all of our corners. So I'm gonna tight down a little bit. You would fly over the ridge and descend. Yeah, I guess that's all. It's just a really short runway, so. I'm gonna put a second degree of flaps down for a minute, just so we can air brake a little bit more as we make our final descent. Flaps back up. Up. Just around the corner here. Around the corner, right? I'm going to free cam here. Oh no. That's the runway there. Oh, we might have just enough time. Might have just enough time. Get those last flaps set. Get that parking brake set. Oh, it's gonna be so tight. Oh, we're going way too fast. Way too fast. Hey, we did it though.
This amazing pilot got us down in these tight conditions.
Let's just shut down since we want to shut down here. Hey, we got it though. That's a tight ass runway. Holy shit, that's a tight runway. Oh man. We did it though. Yeah, we made it work. Gonna have to pay a lot of repairs for that one, and that's gonna definitely give us a hit on our reputation, but you know what? We did it. That's what matters. We're on a time crunch. We got just enough time to do one more flight. Like, on a time crunch? That's good shit. A little expensive for the reputation hit and the repairs that we're gonna have to do, but that's A-okay. A-okay. That was a short-ass runway, no visibility. Tight landing, tight. I think we did a good job. Only 24,000 for the repair? Sounds decent. And that's again why I'm saying I love this plane and I love these missions way more than the goddamn fucking caravan. In the caravan, we would have been fucked. Oh man, in the caravan, that wouldn't have even counted as a landing. We would have died. Ah, 114, that's cheap, man, cheap. 243, what is the fucking... 82, that's still not worth it. Fuck, dude. Let me back out. See if we get a mission refresh. I'm really looking for like 120 minimum. $14, that's not... it's not good enough, but... I mean, we don't have a choice. If I want to do one more, then I'm just gonna have to take what I can get. Beggars can be choosers or whatever. 114, that's really not good. Duh. It's not bad, but... Usually I'm looking for at least 120. It'll have to be good enough, though. It's short enough. We'll make it in plenty of time. I'm just... Fuck, dude. Man, thank you, bro. That was really close. By the way, did you know that we share the same name, dude? Yeah. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. That was close. Like I said, we don't want to use our fucking parking brakes when we're landing, but sometimes in the game, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Alright, at this point, I'm gonna put on some more music or like a YouTube video or something. This is my last flight, so I gotta start wrapping it up so I can go to bed soon. So, but also be active if you're on the mic. Literally, I'm just switching my headset over to my phone. It's like literally, I just gotta press a button and I'll be right back. 2 buttons technically, because I gotta press a button on my headset and then my unmute button. But yeah, I'll still be here if you guys got anything to say. I'll tune back in when we come back to line. But yeah, I gotta get ready for bed so I can go to work soon. It's already way too late, but I slept all day, so it'll be okay. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate y'all. And yeah, I will try not to sleep so long after work tomorrow, so we can get a little bit more time to stream together. But you know, work is work. It's just how it goes sometimes, man. You know, he's got all of the fucking energy for everything, you know. So thanks for watching. I'll still be here, but yeah, easy. Yo, fucking for real. I'm just like over here, over rough terrain, and yeah, my fucking computer screen just wants to stop working. That's real great. Real good. Thanks, guys. Gotta love not being able to see whether I'm gonna fucking clear the mountains. Thanks for fucking not working, stupid ass fucking screen. The one thing that's kind of really important, you know, especially as we hit major turbulence to the point where I gotta slow down on our time scale, that's real good computer screen. Oh, and they want us to descend to 4,000 feet? No fucking thank you. They can just deal with us being over height. I can't see these mountain ridges. Oh, and that's real good. It's giving us two fucking different visual cues, like... Yeah. Fuck the ATC. They can scream at me for this whole time. I don't care. Not overspeed though. No, the problem is that we're not even ready for our descent. We haven't even made it through halfway yet. The weather is so damn bad. No, thank you. I would much rather stay up here. I know we're gonna keep all these mountains, but no, we're not even close to our descent yet. I probably could ask them to increase my current level, but again, every time I've tried to do that, they always end up fucking up my blue boxes, and even though my blue boxes are already fucked, I'm sure that they will fix themselves when we get closer, so... For now, you guys will just have to deal with ATC being mad. Sorry guys, I know it's annoying, but... believe me, it's annoying to me too. No worries, Tyler. Thanks for coming back, bro. I was literally talking about how I was hoping that you would show up earlier when I broke the stream before I went and helped my brother get logged into his PlayStation account. So, yeah, hopefully the next time we catch you, I'll be in the citation jet and you can do like, yeah, here's how you do this and here's how you do that, and I'll be like, yeah, thank you, bro. Instead of me having to be like, yeah, I know this is how you do that, and I know this is how you do this, but I'm in a hurry. I don't got time for that right now, bro. Yeah, thanks for watching, bro. I really appreciate you. You've been one of my more helpful viewers with learning how to fly the planes. So really appreciate you, dude. And thanks for the sub, bro. Like I was saying to the chat earlier, in the last 90 days with Microsoft Flight Simulator, we've come up by like 40 subscribers with this game alone. So I'm not real big on hitting certain amounts of sub counts, but it would be nice for me to hit 1,000 so I can join the creator program or whatever. So yeah, in the last 90 days with Flight Simulator, we've seen more growth in the last something year from a specific game. So yeah, really appreciate you being a part of that, bro. Really, really appreciate your help. Especially with your recommendation of the Citation Jet, like, it's absolutely going to be the perfect plane for me to start with next. So really, really appreciate your recommendation of that. And yeah, hopefully in the next stream we'll be able to get your help with what we're supposed to do in that one to make it work really good. So good luck with your side gig, bro. And yeah, this is gonna be my last flight anyways, so glad I could catch you before we both had to wrap things up for ourselves. So good luck, dude. Yeah, I'll catch you later, bro. Okay, I'm not sure what the fuck is going on here, so we're gonna slow down. Let's go ahead and take a look in the pause menu. Yeah, that's what I fucking thought. Because our arrival is over there. Yeah, things get a little bit crazy over here. Yeah, I'm sure you're not feeling well. This is all very scary. Shut up. No one asked you. You just sit back there in the passenger seat. You just enjoy that. You can make this tight ass turn. You should pound through the corner. Stop powering a little bit. Yeah, friends. Oh. Okay. I don't like that. 200. Get the ward. Up again. Slow down. Move up again. Slow down. Move up one more time. Slow down. Coming good for our landing. Look down. Speed up. Speed up. This is real time, right? Looks like real time. I'm good on our speed of running. Turns out we should be able to do more than 5 swirls. This real speed? That's real speed. Gotta be. Could be a bit slow mo, but... Interesting. Usually, in the past, I push down and then I noticed when I get up, we tended to break hard. Once we hit a critical speed, our yoking up wouldn't cause any more lift. I might have to try adding more yoke to our landings when we're doing these shorter runway landings. Usually, if anything, I yoke down. Mostly just for touchdown. I mean, I kind of had a feeling that yoking up might help with your brakes, but I didn't realize it helped that much. That's been part of what my short runway problem has been, is that I ain't yoking up enough. And we hit that critical threshold. I gotta pay more attention to that critical threshold so that we can yoke back and slow down. I forgot about that. Yeah, yoke back on the shoulder runway once we get slowed down enough. Oh, don't speed. Another successful landing. At the risk of being tired for a week, let's do one more time. I really need to. You know, fuck it. I'm just gonna make one. Good night, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll be back after I go to work. Or tonight. Yeah. Bye, Sunday. We should have our citations yet. Make sure I watch some videos for that. And, yeah, maybe I'll even do the stream where I do it all in free flight. So we can just, like, yeah, learn how to do it. We'll learn how to do it together, or whatever. Or whatever, yeah. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll catch you later. Bye. Before we go, though, I want to see how much a brand new citation jet is. Oh man, 8.5. Yeah. No. Not yet. Anyways. I wish. Let's see. 4.6. Yeah, we're gonna have to buy this one. It's gonna come with so many repairs, though. Fuck. No. 8.5 is new. As nice as it would be to just buy the cheapest new used one and to just pay to get it airborne, let's do things the Grand Theft Billionaire way. Me stay steady with my fucking work over this weekend, and then we'll probably buy the 6.4 million one. That one should be the one that should be best, I think. It's 8.5 new. 4.5 for used is gonna be fucking broken, basically. So we're gonna want this one. Yeah. Let's just stick with it. We should make 2 million in the next 2 days if I just stick with it. Stay smooth and steady the way that I always do. Yeah, we'll be good. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.